winner of the 2022 Mercury Prize, Lil Simz, for her album Sometimes I Might Be Introvert.
In the studio, I just feel like I'm as free as I can possibly
be. Lil Simz, she might be the illest doing it right now.
That's what you call versatile. I'm the sucker, and I'm so fantastic, bombastic. About like gymnastics, got tactics, but it takes practice. So practice, I'm fire, and you can't match this.
St. Mary's is the youth centre I started going to when I was 9. This was the first place I started performing and doing shows. I never done that before I started coming to St. Mary's, so it definitely helped build and grow my confidence. Just to have somewhere like here so close to my house, I didn't, take that for granted. I was here every day. Summer holidays here every day from 9 in the morning till 6 or whatever the times were. I'd just always be here. And I remember setting up a station right there, recording like one of my first ever songs here. This essentially is where it all began.
Music has always been there and important and a source of joy and focus and just an outlet. So I've never thought Simbi would do anything else really.
I remember just like yesterday, I was on Brick Lane with Roll Deep. I think it was like a launch party or a launch show for something that we were dropping. It was with G-Shock. And you were down there as a 16-year-old. You may have even forgotten this by now, but I remember you being down there and just remember seeing you at one or two other venues around the same sort of time and just thinking, this young girl is on it. And hearing you spit early on and thinking, yeah, you know what, she's got something.
Had that creative outlet from when I was young and kind of just pursued it, I guess. It just felt like I had no other. That was it for me.
That was the outlet.
Yeah, for sure. That was the only outlet. I think when I got to 14 was when it was cool. I could see myself doing this for the rest of my life. I invested in myself. I invested in my own equipment, and then from there, I think was the starting point, was when I started learning how to make songs. I was in my bedroom, I had all the time in the world really. I wasn't on anyone's clock apart from my own. So I took the time to just get in a zone and work on me, the artist. And I just think it's persistence, and I just think when you're and consistency as well. You know what I'm saying? I never stop.
You taking me and what I be running from, demons in the back of my closet. Don't talk to them, what I wanna be, me can't walk to them. And it was in a nice walk, traumatized, left me in a bad headspace. Looking to heaven's door, I've been saved, have I? Asked for forgiveness, can I? Will I? Negative at heart, am I? Shall I explain what the world done to me? Wouldn't understand where I've been truthfully. These dark thoughts never...
Sometimes you make a lot of mistakes and then they sound so good, do you know what I mean? And it ends up being a part of the part of the song, a big part of the song.
Music is such a liberating, free experience for me whenever I go into the studio. Sometimes I go in and I want to sing a song, and I'm no singer, but I like to be able to be in a space, in an environment where I'm able to try. In the studio, I just feel like I'm as free as I can possibly be. It's the time I feel the most comfortable, feel like I can make mistakes and, you know what I'm saying, and not be judged.
It just felt like a cleanse, you know what I'm saying? Everything I've been dealing with for the past 12 months in my personal life, in my work life, it was just
purge.
Yeah, literally. What it was is tapping into places that I myself, I'm scared to tap into. I've pushed myself and really allowed myself to tap into places that I haven't before. You know, this studio is like your bathroom. It's a space that's personal. It's a space where you can be your honest, most truest self. You can be vulnerable. You can be all these things. You can make mistakes.
And I remember being super I don't want this song to go on my album. I'd write it and it could be a hard drive classic, but that's fine. I don't know if I want the world to know like that, you know. But I'm super glad I done it, and the reception after, with people hitting me up saying, "Oh, I'm not an artist, but you've literally just articulated how I've been feeling for most of my life." I think those those moments and those messages and that kind of reception makes it worth it.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Space.
I wrote a lot at home and less in the studio. A lot to no music, just like thoughts and getting them out. What's your favourite environment to come up with ideas?
Favourite environment is probably at home.
Is it a solitary experience? Is it with other people? Do you bring other people in later?
I'm a bit of a lone wolf. Like, I'd rather create on my own, to be, just because once I get something, I'm just like, I'd rather just get through it on my own, you know what I'm saying? And like, it's cool to have other people's input here and there, but until I think I've kind of got the basis of what I want to do, I'd rather just, you know, just let it be me.
Never been a shook one, write it in a book song. You can get your book spun. Look at what the crook's done. Look at what the world is. Look at what the surf is. Searching for a purpose. Was it even worth it?
Most people think because of who I am and what I do, I'm on all the time and I'm always extroverted and I'm always, because they see you on stage or they see you on a screen, but actually I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just like to myself and quiet. I've always been like that. But it doesn't mean I'm not confident or I don't know who I am or I'm not, you know, aware of where I am and my surroundings. No one wanted to sign me. I was like knocking on everyone's doors, you know, doing my rounds and whatnot, and they wasn't hearing it, you know. And the times where I was getting presented with deals or offers, I felt as though they were trying to take away the very thing that made me me.
You've talked about wanting to be a role model for young girls and women. What kind of role model? What do you think are the important values that you would say to other girls growing up? What would you embrace?
It's funny because I've been thinking about the word role model for some time, and for me, role means you're almost playing a part, and sometimes it doesn't allow you to be your human self. When I say real model, it means that I'm gonna get things wrong and I'm being open and honest with you. I'm gonna let you know that. I just like to be my own person and I'm a musician, I'm a creative, I'm an artist. And for me, that doesn't fall under the term female MC or female rapper or female anything. I think what I'm doing is bigger than me, and if it can inspire the next kid to wanna just have the courage to be able to do that, I think then I've done something right. So crazy. For anyone that's watching this and that has a dream to pursue something, this is yours always, so go and get it. Thank you guys, much love.